how Nigerian men were raised. Nigerian men, tall, dark, and handsome, not too tall, light in complexion and handsome, cute human beings. When a Nigerian man loves you, you are loved. They are going to dot on you, they are going to be intentional, they are going to be romantic, they are going to let you know that you are their one and only. And when a Nigerian man decides to be Lucifer's chief of staff, you are going to know. You will feel it, you will taste it, you will hear it.
God have mercy upon us.
And those Lucifer's chief of staff are the misogynistic ones that were told that they are more superior than women. So an average Nigerian guy was raised to feel more superior than females.
We must learn a lesson.
How do I know? Even from school, they've been told that if a girl came first, it's an embarrassment to them. That's why you would hear, so you came second and you allowed that girl. Like you allowed, like even if anybody wanted to come first, a girl came first. Are you serious right now?
Oh, Mumu, not too much.
So from childhood, a Nigerian male already felt that, you know what, I'm better than women. An average guy. Not all of them. Some were raised by very cute, emotionally intelligent parents. Aww. The other ones who were not raised, who were erased, we are feeling their impact. They are emotional terrorists. So with that superiority complex, they go all out looking for females who will submit to them. Even though the Bible says, wives, submit to your husband. These ones, every female they meet, they are deserving, they are expecting submission, they are demanding submission. Child. So they go all out on the street on a prowl, looking for who to devour. And Adeorioki, which is the name they've called, the Yoruba name they call the firstborn child of a Yoruba family, Adeorioki, meaning that one is to be preserved. In fact, that one is hardly held accountable. So the first sons of an average family, Nigerian family in Nigeria, and their sons actually are hardly held accountable. If you have parents who hold males accountable and men, you don't know what God has done for you. Those guys, they hardly hold them accountable. How do I know? A guy cheats, and instead of asking him why he cheated, why he stepped out of his matrimonial home and his covenant, you ask the female, the wife, what did you do to him? Do you satisfy him? Did you add weight? Is your food good enough? Anything that makes them hold a Nigerian man accountable. An average mother. Yeah, some mothers are enablers, and I will say it because nobody can beat me.
I don't want peace.
Some mothers are enablers. They hardly hold or held their sons accountable for anything. Anything the sons did when they were young, you would hear boys will be boys. Boys will be boys have made some guys, now they're in jail. They will still go to jail because some girls will speak up glory. And boys will be boys has led to emotional abuse, sexual abuse, because boys will be boys, meaning you are not holding anybody accountable. And then boys will be boys is the reason why these guys are on the streets doing anything that they can do. An average Nigerian male was raised not to be accountable, not to be responsible, not to respect women.
Hey! I hear me.
Yeah, misogynistic, patriarchal. That's why even when some of them were choosing spouses, they didn't choose a partner. They chose a domesticated slave. A woman who can cook and clean. Not somebody they can think with, not somebody they can raise children with, not somebody they respect. They would rather go meet their homeboys. In fact, some of them have the guts to say something like, oh, pregnancy and labor is not a big deal. I mean, a human being who has never experienced period, who will never get pregnant, who doesn't know what pregnancy is, has the boldness to say, oh, pregnancy and labor is not a big deal. Like, are you serious right now? And then some of them will say so many other things that you just be wondering, like, what is going on? So an average Nigerian guy was raised to feel superior, was raised to demand labor from a female.
Jesus!
They don't see anything bad in it. For them, they have to be served. Like they were created to be served. That's it for them. They were created to be served. Women were designed for their pleasure. Like for them, they own women. Anything they say, they can be held accountable. Just go online and go and do hashtag on threads. Women in male fields. Yeah, that's the hashtag. Go and see how women are switching everything that men have ever told them, and now they are saying it back to men. A lot of them can't even believe it. That's how an average Nigerian man functions, especially on Twitter. A woman will say something, they will say, "Ah, it's not true, it's not true." But when it happens to them, they will not come out and say, "Women are not speaking for them, they are killing us." Don't encounter, in fact, let me say it as a prayer. May you not encounter those ones raised by Lucifer, Lucifer's chief of staff. Because they would ensure that they make you question your existence. But those ones raised by good women and good men, good custodians and parents, those ones are ice creams. Once you find them, pamper them, you don't know that they are the mercy and the finger of God. Because when a Nigerian man loves you, a good one, when they love you, you will taste the love of God. I'm telling you. But those other ones that I just described, those ones that even when you say they should come for therapy, they will not come. In fact, if they even show up, they will be threatening the therapist. They would almost want to beat the therapist. They are there to argue, not to learn. Those ones, may you not encounter them. But those other ones, if you encounter them, help us to love them. They are ancestors and saviors. But an average guy was raised not to respect women. And they know. Go and ask all of them if their wives are their next of kin. So just go and ask important questions. You will see that they don't rate women. They pretend to rate women. They even, some of them sound educated and they speak a lot of English. Don't mind them. I believe English. Don't Marco Gerara, don't chop it. More than half of them are not really normal. Just go and check Instagram, go and check Twitter, go and check Facebook. The data is there lying helplessly. I'm telling you. But if you find those ones that are normal, especially with beards, oh God, oh Jesus, I feel like speaking in tongues. With beards, help me to take care of them. Ensure they do not lack any good thing. You must give them peace, love, romance. When they call you once, answer twice. Do it for me. Because the other ones that are on the streets, may the mercy of God meet with them. I'll see you next week. Next week, Friday, with something hot, something massive, something beautiful.